numb inside? Here's a gentle way back. You wake up, the day begins, and something feels off. The sky looks the same, the coffee smells the same, and the inner world feels quiet. A spark feels far away, a pull feels faint, joy feels muted. Even what you used to laugh can feel now distant. Music, laughter, the warmth of a familiar voice. And then a thought appears. Will I feel alive again? Welcome. Hi, I'm Karsten Noack. As a therapist, I support people navigating anxiety, trauma, and emotional disconnection. This video is for the quiet moments when life feels muted and for the quiet courage that it takes to feel again. What it means when joy disappears. This experience speaks of protection. It speaks of endurance. It speaks of a nervous system doing its best. When life has been too much for too long, your body can shift into a low-energy survival mode. A slowing down that reduces overload. In Polyvagal Theory, this is often described as a dorsal vagal state, a deep quieting, a freeze-like stillness, a system that keeps going with minimal energy. Numbing can show up as a shield, a wise pause, a way to stay intact. Joy rarely disappears. Joy often waits. Joy returns when your system senses safety again. Aliveness rarely starts with fireworks. Aliveness starts with noticing, with softness, with one honest breath. Aliveness is more than joy. Joy is one expression of aliveness. Aliveness has many doors. Aliveness can be quiet, curious, tender. It may arrive as a simple wish to feel, a need to connect, a deeper breath after days of holding. That counts, and yes, that matters. You get to let joy be natural. You get to let happiness be unforced. You get to meet yourself where you are. One moment of real contact with yourself already points you home. Gentle ways to come back to life. Notice your feet on the floor. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. And instead of asking yourself to feel joy, ask yourself something simpler. How can I notice? Maybe there's one place that feels a little warmer. Maybe a subtle heartbeat. Maybe a tingling hand. You don't need to change anything. Noticing is already a return. Now give yourself one tiny ritual. Light a candle. Touch a comforting fabric. Play a piece of music that once mattered to you. These are not performances. They're anchors. They help your body learn. To learn that this moment feels safe enough. This moment belongs to me. And if words feel hard today, choose expression without performing. Write one word. Draw one line. Speak one sentence, maybe like, I feel unclear. I feel far away. I feel tired. Simple expression creates connection, first with you and later when it fits with others. Now place one hand on your belly. Feel the rise, feel the fall. Let the breath move in its own way. The breath often whispers before joy speaks, and it says, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm becoming. And if your inner voice tends to get sharp in moments like this, offer yourself gentle words instead. Try this quietly. I'm here. Feeling returns in its own time. I move with care. I stay with myself. And now, I'll guide you through a short exercise. Is it a light, calming, maybe a bit hypnotic touch with full choice and full control? You could do it with eyes open, you can pause anytime, you set the pace. Choose wisely if it's the right place and the right time to do it. So, take a moment and notice you're here. This moment is here. And your body already knows how to be in a moment, even when joy feels far away. If you want to, let your eyes move slowly around the room, like a calm flashlight. Not searching, just registering. And then notice 3 simple things you can say. A line, a color, a shape. And softly inside say, I'm here. Now notice 2 sounds. Near or far, a hum, a breath, a distant sound. And again, I'm here. Now notice 1 touch point. Feet on the floor, back on the chair, hands in your lap. I'm here. And if numbness is present, let it be present. Many nervous systems use numbness as protection. A wise pause, a way to stay steady. So offer that state respect. Say inwardly, thank you for protecting me. You can soften at your own pace now. And now we look for the smallest sign of real. Joy can wait. First we find something true. Ask yourself gently, what feels 1% alive right now? Just 1%. That's enough for the moment. Maybe warmth in your hands, a tiny sigh, a small curiosity, a softening in your shoulders. And if nothing stands out, that works too. Then choose something neutral and true. The air on my skin, the weight of my body, the rhythm of breathing. Then let neutral and true be your doorway. And now imagine this, lightly. A small fireplace inside you. Not a roaring fire, a tiny ember, protected and steady. You don't need to create it. You simply notice it. And the body breathes. It has its own source of oxygen. In and out. Nothing dramatic. Just a little more room. A little more warmth. A little more presence. And then let a sentence arrive quietly. Something in me is still here. Something in me is still here. Now invite joy the way you invite a shy animal. With space, with kindness, with patience. Say inwardly, joy, you're welcome to return at your pace. Even a small visit counts. Even a quiet hint counts. Pause for 2 breaths. And let your system answer in its own language. Now choose a small anchor gesture. Press thumb and fingertip together and place one hand on your chest. Choose a gesture that works for you. And say, "This is my signal. I return to myself gently." And then come back to the room again. Feel the floor, feel your posture, feel the air. And then take one comfortable breath. And close with this. I move through today with care. I welcome small aliveness. I build safety step by step. And if you walk beside someone who feels like this, distant, quiet, unable to explain the heaviness, your presence matters more than perfect words. It's important that you know that. Choose steadiness over solutions. Choose listening over fixing. Choose warmth over urgency. A simple sentence can carry deep safety. A sentence like, "I see how heavy this feels. I'm here with you." We take this step by step. You don't have to rescue someone from the dark. You create a calm place to land until their own light finds its way forward. And right now, I'll guide you through a short exercise. A gentle reset for numbness. Eyes open is perfect, and you stay in control the whole time. A mini practice for daily life. The 3-sense reset. This practice invites your senses slowly, gently back into now. First, feel. Notice how your feet touch the floor. Where does your body meet the chair? Temperature, warmth, heaviness, softness. Let your attention rest here. Now here, listen to the background. A hum, a bird. The sound of your own breath. Let sound arrive. Let it pass through. Third, see. Let your eyes scan the room slowly. Is there a color, a shape, a picture of light, something that draws your attention? Let your gaze rest and let your mind follow. This practice aims for something real, a simple contact with the present. Now, aliveness rarely shouts. Aliveness often whispers. It begins in stillness, in gentle re-entry into your body, in a space between moments. You're returning step by step, with care, with courage, with breath. Joy is like a bird. It returns when the world becomes quiet enough to welcome it. Let's walk this path together and take good care of ourselves and the people we hold close to heart. Karsten Noack.